Hey, welcome back to another episode of This Ain't Your Normal Podcast, starring me, Mike Holland, and to my left, we got Patrick Graziano, and then to my right, we have Nick Armstrong.
We're all stars, though, right? Like your co-stars?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I don't know why you say it like that.
Like, I'm the star, and this is Pat, and this is Nick. Like,
My fault. Yeah, we're all stars.
The co-stars to your left
The co-stars to
Pat
my
and
left and right. I'm sorry.
I'm not important, guys.
I mean, you are important, but just
In your own
not
way.
as important.
Okay, let's start this.
All right, let's do some life updates, guys. So how was you guys' weekend? Like, fill me in if I haven't seen you guys in a while.
You can go, Pat. Your name's first.
Oh, I do. I appreciate it. Wow. What an amazing week did I have.
Okay.
Nah, the week was pretty chill.
Mhm.
It kind of sucked with the weather.
Oh, yeah.
It rained all week.
It did.
Yeah.
Work went pretty smooth, like nothing crazy. Lifting's been great.
Okay.
You lift?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say you
I
don't
thought
look
he was
like
just
it.
on steroids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Pat actually does look. He's pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie.
They can tell.
Mhm.
I mean, his arm probably looks really big in the camera right now.
Show him a little flex real quick.
We got douche.
Douche.
Okay. All right, Mike. How was your week?
Okay, my week was pretty good. You know, pretty relaxed. You know, I don't know. I feel like I haven't really done anything. I mean, I did win a championship last
Heard about that?
weekend, so you know
Congrats.
that was pretty fun.
For basketball, right?
Yeah, for basketball. You know, I am a basketball star. You know, check the stats later if you want. Mike Holland, just Google me.
Cool
But yeah.
story.
So yeah,
You want to
basically, other than that, it was fine. My week was pretty chill. How about you, Nick?
My week's been pretty good. Just working. I work in a high school, so
Mm-hmm.
you know that's almost over. So I'm excited for the summer.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot more chill, better
Yeah.
weather. But yeah, the weather's been trash this whole week.
Do you get like the whole summer off, or do you still have to go?
No, I still work. I still work 5 days a week, but I'll be working remotely 3 days, and then in the office 2 days a week. So,
Oh, that's cool. That's what they're trying to do with me at MIT.
cool. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think that's like what a lot of the schedules are going to be for like
Right.
you know high schoolers or like in.
Yeah.
Colleges, depending what part.
Well, yeah, I'm obligated to go 2 times a week.
Yeah. Lucky.
Wait, you work from home? Oh yeah, you do work from
Yeah,
home. Yeah.
he's hybrid.
Everyone works from home nowadays.
Right.
Like
I love a good hybrid schedule. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
can't be in the office every day.
I thought at
Dude,
first
the
I would hate it.
traffic, dude, is driving.
It's ridiculous.
Oh,
And the train's not working.
The train sucks.
We live in Boston, and like the T system here is so bad.
This past Friday, I was trying to get to work. There was a fire at Central, and I was on the train for maybe like a good 30 minutes, and then I didn't even get to work until a good like hour and 45 minutes late. Luckily enough, my boss was chill. She was cool, but I was like, yo, that's ridiculous.
I have to drive to Lexington
Mm-mm.
every like 2 times a week, and it's like an hour 30
Right.
because traffic. Like without traffic, it's like 45 minutes, but with traffic, dude, oh,
I wouldn't drive Lexington.
snail race.
Yeah,
Um,
and that's trash.
mhm.
I take the red line. It's like it's normally like a 40-minute ride, but it's been like an hour and like 20 minutes. It's
An hour
insane.
and 30. It's
Oh, you go all the way because you're all the way up in.
I'm in Cambridge.
Yeah,
but yeah.
I
so-
stop at Park Street,
Oh, lucky.
Quincy Center.
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
just Boston areas, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you mentioned the gym earlier today. So did you go to the gym? Because I went to the gym. And,
Yeah, I did go to the gym.
Oh,
You saw
yeah.
me
Wait
there.
a second, I saw both you at the gym today.
I know.
No, I didn't go to the gym.
I'm just. Hey, I just.
Nice segue.
Mhm. You know, I tried.
Great segue, transition on point. Keep that in. All right.
I will.
We all went to the gym today.
We
Yeah,
did.
we all did, and we saw each other.
Yes.
We talked, and
We were actually talking about what we were going to talk about on the podcast at the gym today.
Yes.
And what are we talking about in the podcast today?
Gym.
The gym. Okay.
yeah, so it was great. I
Mhm.
did chest, bench, got my titties jumping.
My
know,
titties jumping.
I
Time
can't
out.
believe you did.
My titties jumping.
my titties jumping. Yeah.
Nah.
Did he stutter?
He
Did he
did.
stutter?
I had to make sure he said what he said because that kind of threw me off.
I hope.
They wanted to say hi.
No, we're gonna get demonetized.
Right.
Honestly.
Okay,
My
continue.
titties jumping.
Continue.
Yeah, I did chest, so it was a great workout. A couple of
Mhm.
my buddies too, was able to put him through the workout. So
Yeah.
it was good. It was a good workout. How about you guys?
Wait, before you go, I'm gonna ask a question that everyone's wondering after what you just did.
You're right.
Pat, how much do you bench?
All right. I have benched over 410 pounds. Like I think I benched 410 pounds. So
I wasn't there.
that's
I've seen him do 405. I've
Yeah.
seen him do that. So
it was,
I
it was like 405, 410. That's probably.
Okay.
But form's all right. Still working on it, but we'll see.
Okay.
I do 415, but
Yeah.
you'll get there. He'll get there.
One day.
One day.
Do you really do 415?
Yes, absolutely.
I feel like I've never really seen you bench before.
It's because I'm just so good. I'm
Nick's
waiting-
cutting. All right. This, Nick's cutting right now. All right.
I am.
So to be honest, I miss Compound Nick, and this is just a sad moment. in this
Yeah.
moment.
I could talk about myself when we get there. My compound Nick versus hypertrophy Nick. But Mike, what'd you hit today?
I mean, I just did biceps and triceps, something
arm
like,
day.
yeah, obviously. But I want to hear more about this Compound Nick, because the way you sighed and said it's a sad day, you snuffled him, I was like, yo, you good? Like,
Nah, dude.
is this Nick not okay? Like, Compound Nick, was he better?
Nah, he's been giving me a hard time. So right now I'm trying to lose weight for the summer, as most of us are at this time.
Mhm.
But because of that, my strength has been tanking a lot. It's been going down. So instead of doing compounds like my deadlift, bench, and squat, which I normally, well, not recently, but normally I would do like twice a week or once a week, I haven't been doing. But Pat's all about the compounds. He does them, all of them, twice a week.
You don't miss a meal.
And he's,
Excuse me.
he doesn't miss a meal. Chicken patties,
Yeah,
7 o'clock
patties.
sharp every day.
Give me some chicken patties. Dude.
But yeah, so he prioritizes all the compounds. I'm just not at the moment. But after July 4th, once I'm going to be a little more lenient on the diet and my strength can go back up, then I'm going to start compounds
Even
again.
if you're cutting, dude, keep the compounds in, dude. Like, dude, Compound Nick was built different, dude. Built different, It's just cutting Nick, and, he's still a great guy, but not the same as Compound Nick. Like, Compound Nick was, like, fierce, aggressive.
I was an animal, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
So I didn't know there was a difference between Nick and
I didn't know
Nick.
either, to
But
be
I think
honest.
you're still the same guy that we all met.
All my homies miss Compound Nick.
Shout out Big Stevie, the
Yeah,
only
Big-
other person that misses Compound Nick.
Mm.
The only other person that knows about Compound Nick, to be completely honest. But
Could have I met him, but never truly knew him.
what about Compound Mike? He used to squat.
I still
Yeah,
squat.
he still squats a little bit.
Do
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
I see you bench. I never see you squat.
It's
or
the
deadlift.
days that you and I actually overlap. It's the days I don't squat, which
Okay.
is very funny.
So we all go to the same gym. Sometimes I go to a different one. Usually like on the weekdays. On the weekends, that's when we're all together.
Right.
The same gym that we go to. So I see you when you do chest and I guess arms today.
Yeah, you saw him do arms today.
And I hit legs today.
hmm
And then will you be there Monday nights?
I'll be there Monday, but Monday will actually be late. So yeah, you might see me do legs on
Okay.
Monday.
Monday I'm doing chest.
hmm
Yeah. All of our schedule. We don't work out together, but
No.
we're all there at the same time.
Exactly. At
Usually
one
we're just
point.
talking, which is
which is
something's-
good.
Well, we
Which is
get our
really
work in first, then we talk.
good. I feel like
Sometimes.
Well, this guy doesn't.
I feel like talking first, then get your work in is perfectly fine too.
No, you gotta get your work
because
in. No, you gotta get your work in first, then talk.
the only reason why I talk first is because you guys get to the gym earlier than I can. Like I mentioned, I work in Cambridge, so I don't get there till like 7 when you guys are already somewhat leaving. So I have to talk first.
yeah. Oh, fair enough.
hmm
I mean, clearly the gym's like, a big part of all of our lives, which,
Right.
something we definitely want to talk about on the pod today, because we didn't really mention it last time, but we actually, all three of us met each other at the gym.
Right.
That's kind of where our friendship started, but we didn't really, like, meet together. We met through, like, other people and
Yeah,
stuff.
Correct.
So,
Right.
do you remember how we actually all started talking? Because I don't really remember.
I think we all have different stories.
Yeah. So Pat, do you want to tell your story first?
Yeah, I can.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, obviously, we'd seen each other around. Well, I knew Mike.
Yeah, me and Pat, we
Yeah.
go way back. We got a lot of history.
Oh, you guys knew each other?
Yeah.
Me and Mike knew each other since my sophomore year of
Yeah.
high school.
hmm
I was
16.
17, 16. I guess.
Something like that.
And then I met him. It was the winter. I was.
We used to work at the YMCA in Easton.
Yeah.
Get a little.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
History.
I was volunteering, and
I was getting paid. I don't do volunteer hours.
I got the job after, but I volunteered for a little bit, get the job.
hmm
First time I walked in, Mike was like, "I like that one."
That's not what I said. That's
What?
not what I said.
I choose you.
I choose you.
No,
Where's the titty bounce?
Yeah. He was like, "Dude, this guy has some nice tits."
That's not what happened. We got paired together,
did get paired.
and then we found out we had things in common, and then we were goofing off at one point, and they
dude.
decided to separate us. So,
Oh, wait, were you like his like trainer?
No,
no,
we
I
just
don't
got
know.
paired together.
We just got paired together. I don't know what it was, but it was funny. And then the next week we were on opposite sides. We couldn't work
Okay.
together.
And then it slowly got worse. And then we went to a new job at
Right.
the store.
That's a whole different story,
And
which
then,
we're not gonna need to
But
get
like
into
we
right
worked once together.
now. Right at the other job, and they didn't put us together again. So
They knew. They could
they
tell.
just knew, like, put a
did
Mike
great,
and
though.
Pat. We
We
did.
did. Just talk.
But yeah, but tell the story on how we all met at the gym, though.
Yeah, so essentially, I knew Mike for a while, so
Mhm.
I already knew him. Every time I saw him, I would say hi and stuff like that. We're, been friends for a while.
Mhm.
For Nick, like I seen Nick at the gym before and
Right.
stuff like that, but I met his sister, and then his sister's boyfriend at the time, doing cables and stuff like that. I got him to spot me, so I met him. Then she introduced me to Nick. Me and Nick clicked. He liked my squat form,
I did. It was really good.
and I liked his squat form. So Compound Nick was a beast. So yeah, we just
Fair
joked
enough.
around, and if we see each other every day, so
Right.
we
Well,
kind of gravitated to us because we all like fitness. We all have a passion for it, so
Mhm.
it made it easy to gravitate to Nick.
It's interesting because I think it's like super common for anyone that goes to the gym. Where like you see the same people every day,
Right.
especially if you're going at work hours like 5 o'clock, like after work
Mhm.
hours like 5. Because like I saw you for years before we talked.
Yeah.
Like I have like videos of like when I used to like film my workouts, like my form or whatever. I would just like see you in the background and stuff, but we like didn't talk at all. So it's like weird how it took so long. Even though when I was Compound Nick, we were like probably squatting right next to each other, deadlifting like every day, but we like never talked until I was like I think it was my sister that introduced me. I think she introduced me to you too.
She did, because I actually met his sister first through a friend of ours who was her boyfriend at the time, Evans, because me and him worked at the YMCA. I make a lot of friendships by working at the YMCA, as y'all can clearly see.
Very
and then-
social guy.
Yeah.
But then I went to the gym to work out for the very first time, because I wasn't like working out Mike, if you want to call that. I wanted a cool
Yeah, he was
name.
basketball Mike.
He was
Basketball. I was basketball Mike.
He liked to dribble
But
balls.
I saw Pat there, so I automatically went to Pat because I said, okay, there's already a friend I already know. So me
Yeah.
and him were talking, and then he introduced me to Evans, not knowing I already knew Evans.
Yeah.
And that's how I met Katie, and then Katie introduced me to you, and
Uh-huh.
then we've been friends ever since.
I just remember it was like right when gyms reopened in August
Right.
of 2020. And I just remember like all of us would just like used to huddle around the ab machine because we were all doing abs, getting ready for summer. Like
Right.
it was a group of like 7 of us. We would just rotate.
Yeah.
Because the pandemic made me fat. I can't talk for the rest of them, but I definitely gained some weight.
I'm sure I gained weight. I'm sure I did at the time, but yeah, we used to after all of our workouts, we would just like sit there for like an hour and
Mhm.
talk.
Right.
It was fun. We joked around a lot. There's a lot of good people, and we just had a blast.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was like cool. It's not like we were doing much besides the gym.
Right.
Well, we needed that social interaction.
Yeah.
I
We
feel
haven't had it in so long.
that's probably another reason why we all started talking like so quickly. It's like because of lockdown we weren't talking, so we got back in the gym, a kind of a social setting.
Right.
So it's like, oh, like familiar faces. I'm just gonna start talking. I don't care.
Right.
Like I need that interaction.
Right.
So that's probably what it was. Why like we actually started talking.
Well, the funny thing is, the first question I ever asked Katie, your sister, and then her boyfriend at the time, Evans, was, "Yeah, what music do you guys like to listen to?"
I
As we
remember
do
that.
a table.
I remember
And
that.
I was like, "Yeah, dude." I was just like, I was on one that day, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Yeah, dude. Like, what music do you like? And then what music do you wish people did not like know is on your playlist?" Yeah, it was like so funny. And after
Which
that,
is
it was-
very funny because if you ever worked out with Pat, he always has these blinders on, like, don't talk to me, I'm working out. Like, the fact that you literally went up to somebody and asked them what's their favorite song is mind-boggling to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, after I get done through my compounds, then I'm like, more
Social.
Oh yeah.
social.
Right, that is true.
When he's done deadlifting, oh my god, social hour.
Mhm.
Well, dude, I still do upper back, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Upper
It's
back.
a-
Upper back, bro. Some pull-ups, man.
Yeah, I
Pull-ups,
can, I
upper
can.
back.
Yeah, pull-ups. What do you use? Yeah.
It's more of like a lat exercise. Unless
Your
like you're
lats
pulling to like
Your
Your-
lats is upper back.
your lats extend from like your almost your
Still,
waist to
yeah,
your upper back.
Yeah.
But when I think of upper back, I'm thinking more of like your traps, like your rear delts, your rhomboided area.
So
Oh, wow.
when you do back day, you do pull-ups.
I don't do pull-ups at the moment. But, like, I used to train pull-ups. But I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Pull-ups are
Right.
fun. Like
Right.
I wasn't really good at it, but like getting like good with your body weight, it's fucking.
Right.
It's like, dude, if I fell out a mountain or something, bro,
Mhm.
Just-
I can save myself.
Mhm.
I can save myself.
You gotta
dude.
train muscle ups because that's the next step.
Yeah.
If you're like pulling yourself up from a mountain, You gotta learn
I
how to
got
muscle
it.
up.
Mm,
Yeah.
I believe it. So, why do you guys keep going to the gym? That's another question. Like, I know why I keep going, but why do you guys keep going?
You can go.
Yeah, I just really love it. Like every fiber, it's just I enjoy it so much. It grounds me. It's a thing that I can always rely on. That I enjoy each day. I think about it right when I wake up. And I also think about it probably before I sleep, and preparing myself for the next day lift. So I really do enjoy it and stuff like that. So the passion, I love it just so much. It's like one of those things that like I got lucky. I got addicted to that and other things. So I just want to keep on improving. It's also my mental aspect that we can talk about in different podcasts, but yeah, that's why I just keep going and probably will go for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious too, like, why did you start? Because I feel like everyone, I feel like typically people come from like an athletic background. Like they transfer over to weights and weights. And
yeah,
you played football, right?
yeah. So it's funny. I was forced to work out when I was my first 2 years of high school.
Right.
I didn't do it because they were trying to force me. I don't know. I had my head up my ass. I don't know. I probably should have. But my junior year of high school, I started. I met my biology teacher and stuff like that. Like he got me into lifting. His name's Mulk. Shout out to Mulk. But
Mulk, good
yeah.
guy, Mulk.
Never
yeah,
met
but
him.
like, yeah, dude, he got me
No.
through. He started up the program like throughout the whole summer. I would wake up around 6:30.
Oh, I'm still asleep.
Yeah, dude. I would be there lifting at 7 with 2 of my best friends in high school. So ever since then, I just did not stop,
Mm-hmm.
and I really enjoy it. But yeah, just keep going, and then again, I love the improvement. I love just like the competitiveness you can bring. You're trying to get better yourself, so it's fun. And you get to see other people work out. It's a huge just great.
Right.
But yeah, how about you, Nick?
So for me, I first started working out, like, when I was like in college. I went through a breakup, and I feel like that's like also like a big thing. I do also have an athletic background, but not football. I went through a breakup, so through there, I need to prove something that like I was more than like my relationship, because like I was pretty whipped in that relationship, and I was like, I didn't feel like my own person.
Yeah.
So like I needed like something that like made me feel alive, made me feel like independent, like something that I could prove without like another person. And I remember to this day, I used to take like progress photos because everyone said that's like really important.
I wish I did that. Yeah.
Like some like markers to know. And I took one picture of me like flexing my bicep before I started. And I took a picture like 2 months later, and it was like, it's like barely noticeable for like someone else, but for me, like it looks like two completely different people. And from there, I just got hooked to the progression.
Yeah.
Eventually, it transferred over to like strength training, like compounds, where it's like seeing like the numbers go up, like on my bench press, like squat, deadlift, whatever it may be. That was super huge for me. And then like kind of like you're saying, like mentally, like it's just like a part of my life now. It's like a lifestyle. It really is. I wake up, I think about it, I plan my day around it if I can. And it's what gets me out of bed and what I'm most excited to do. So definitely like a really big part of my life at this point. And I don't ever think I'll stop. Like
Right.
I feel like it would be too difficult.
Yeah.
It's just
Dude,
like it's so ingrained. It's like brushing my teeth.
Yeah, yeah.
It literally is.
There's so many benefits too. Like
So
you said,
many.
the confidence you went from getting whipped, and then now you're just so
Oh,
confident.
so much! I gained so much confidence.
that you could take that to your other job, your work, how you communicate with others, our leadership style. There's so much things you can learn just from physically going to the gym and proving things that you put a cap on or you have doubts, like, oh, I'll never be able to do that, and then you end up doing it.
It's not even just like like your body, you might get in better shape. Like mentally, there's so many benefits.
Right.
And for me, I just found myself wanting to improve in every aspect of my life. I started taking care of my skin. I started like having aspirations like with different like careers, and like really started like motivating myself in that way. Because I was I was 18, like I was like in college, like having
Recording, guys. And we're back!
So, sorry for the second technical difficulty. We had to switch cameras because the other one died.
Right.
All right,
Um,
I'm coming clean. It's his fault.
It is
Can't
his
charge
fault.
it.
It is my fault. I'll take that blame. I own up to it.
but it's fine.
Right.
Good thing we had a backup.
Yeah.
We're very like professional here.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
we always have a backup.
Very
But-
professional.
I can't with Pat. All right, continue, Nick.
So I was just talking about like what the gym means, and like again, like it doesn't have just the physical benefits, but like as I'm sure we could all agree, like it carried over to like all of our aspects of our life. We just want to strive for the betterment of things other than just our bodies and our, just our holistic general health. But it's enough. Sorry, I rambled a bunch. But for you, Mike, what does the gym mean to you?
I honestly started going to the gym because playing basketball, I would start getting double and triple teamed. And I'm just like, I can beat the first guy, but the other two, I said, by the time I get to them, I'm already tired. So I was like, I gotta get stronger. So I go to the gym just for that. That was like the main reason why. But since I've been going consistently, I just enjoy going. Like, it helps me with like relaxing from the day to get myself, just separate myself from work Mike to like social Mike. That's how it really works for me. So I was just like, okay, cool. Like, and then I get to be alone with my own thoughts sometimes too. I know a lot of people listen to music, but sometimes my headphones are just in my ear. I'm just like, yo, like today was actually a really good day at work. Like, oh, there's Pat over there messing up on something, but I'm not gonna correct him.
Whoa, whoa! I am fantastic, Mike.
I know. I'm only goofing with you. Pat is actually a really good person to watch at the gym if you want to learn how to do something correctly. But like I said, I just like to be alone with my own thoughts and that's just some personal time. Like, hey, like, cool. Like, this is me. I'm doing this. I'm working on this.
Yeah.
I look good.
Self-improvement.
Self-improvement, yes.
And, yeah, I think it's also like a community thing. It's like you meet people that you never, like, that wanted interest in the same thing. And
right.
It's like, you guys are building each other up.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, it's like everyone just respects you guys working, putting in the work, grinding, and trying to take the steps to improve yourself in the long run. So I could go in the gym all day. I'm not.
Oh yeah, well I'm sure we'll have some podcasts.
Yeah,
at some
we'll
point
have a whole
just
podcast, and we'll get some special people that are.
And we're also get some clips so you can see us working out too. So that'll be really great.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that too. Some in-gym content.
Yeah, we might be on the TikTok.
Yeah, if we make a TikTok, I'm sure we'll the TikTok.
The TikTok.
I'm sure we'll put it in the description. Yeah, I agree. The social part now, like now that sometimes it's distracting. Don't get me wrong, because like at this point, like I know so many people at the gym we go to, and sometimes it's overwhelming.
Yeah,
we're like, oh, I have to say hi to him. Oh, he's here. Like, let me say what's up. Or like, oh, I'm trying to leave. Oh, I gotta say bye to like these 5 people.
Right.
It is nice. Like I whenever I see you guys, like, I'm happy to see you guys. But I do know like, oh, I'm gonna have to allot at least 20 minutes to talk to these guys. Which it's good and bad.
Yeah. And there's also like points of like we just do fist bumps and we go. It's just like, and then we will talk later. But like if we're in the middle of a workout, except for Mike, because Mike comes so late. But like we're just be like, hey, what's up? And then do our thing, and then I'll probably come up eventually and be like, eh.
Yeah, when you finish your compound, you follow us around. Just
right?
You're like, Nick, how do my titties look? Like,
but yeah,
it's all good, If it like gets to the point where it's interfering with my workout, and Mike, he's fine about this, but with Pat, I'll be like, yo, Pat, leave, go away.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm like in the middle of my workout, like I'm really trying to focus, then I'll be like, yo, like, chill.
I can read people's vibes, and I try not to.
So you're saying I don't read vibes correctly, dude?
You don't.
Not all the time.
What?
Not all the time. No.
You don't. You be reading the vibe at all.
Pat,
What are you saying?
When you finish your compound, you're like, all right, time to talk to as many people as I possibly can right now.
Yeah.
He's smiling. He knows it's true.
Well, I just have a beautiful smile. Why don't I want to smile?
I was doing legs today. Pat, explain to me why you were at the leg curl with me for 10 minutes then, today.
Because we were just talking, dude. And you're doing leg curls, all right?
I was trying to focus.
Where are you?
It was fine. It was fine today.
All I know is you didn't catch the vibe. It was like, yo, you couldn't talk right then and there. You gotta catch it.
Mike.
What?
Mike.
You can't say nothing to me. I always know when the vibe is.
No, I have to be like, Mike.
When?
No.
When?
Bad. I'm like,
all I do is come up to you and say, hey, what's up? And I walk away.
Mike, when we first started, it wasn't like that.
I don't know. That's what you thought it was. I literally said, I'm just coming to say, hey, and then I walked away.
Yeah. But sometimes it's like, I'm in the zoney zone.
And I wait until you're out the zone. Like, I legit wait for you to finish your set. I say, hey, what's up? Yes, I do. How are you going to tell me I don't? But that's a whole different story.
I don't even go. When he's doing his compound, I actually don't even go. We'll make eye contact. We'll see each other. He acknowledges I'm there. I acknowledge him. I won't say hi to him until he's done with his compound. That's how focused he is.
Right.
But he's just so, like, flips the switch once he's done.
He does. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to get my workout in now. Now you bugging me.
Bro, you want me to talk. Right?
Fam,
you go in and try to talk to everyone.
No, I go in because people see me. Like, if we do eye contact, I have to go say hi. Like, I just can't eye contact. I can't look at you and then like, oh, I'm just gonna ignore you. That's cold. True.
No, it's interesting. Like the boundary between like actually working out, because the gym, like it's it is like a social place for a lot of people. It is for all of us, like to a certain extent. But it is like an interesting conversation about like, you know, how much you actually should be socializing, or like the levels to that, and just like generally like talking to people there, meeting new people, you know, approaching people. Because like, I think for me, a reason why I didn't talk to you guys at first is like I'm just there to work.
Right.
But then, you know, like it turns into like something a little bit new. But
Yeah.
you know, I think it's about balance. I think talking at the end's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But yeah. Yeah.
I also socialize because sometimes the machine I'm using, the machine I want to use is being used, so I gotta, you know, fill up the time somehow, so I go bug Pat.
Yeah.
Sometime, but Pat's already done.
Yeah, after his compound, he's done.
Right, he's done.
No, I'm not done. I do a lot of exercises after that.
What, you roll out and then you
No,
come
I
right
do.
back?
No, what? No. If I'm doing like, I'll do accessories. Accessories are important.
Yeah.
Trying to even out my. I'll do isolation where a lot of things that like, you know, I need to improve on, so I have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But then like, I do try to line up because I want to be, absolute dick the whole time.
Right.
So I try to like, so that's when I line up and I'm like, okay, I'll talk to someone if someone will talk and stuff like that. But if I see Nick, love that guy, so I'm gonna go say hi to Nick. If it's Mike, I'll probably run. But
yeah, run towards me. Never
Run
away. Never away. It feels like you.
no, I love
It's
talking
like-
to Mike too. Mike's a different Mike's just.
I'm Mike.
Yeah, he likes to talk and work out at the same time. He works
like-
better. Some people work out better that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like Mike
Multitasking.
likes that.
Multitasking.
Yeah. Nick, yeah. Well,
I mean-
I wouldn't if you were doing compounds, but
It's true. Yeah, you never disturbed me while
Yeah.
doing compounds. Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's funny.
yeah.
Do you think there's like, this could be like kind of like the last topic about like being social at the gym, but do you think it's like okay to like talk to people at the gym? Because like for a lot of people, like some people are just like, do not talk to me.
Yeah, no, it's okay to talk to people at the gym. It's just like, say if they have the headphones in and they're like just focus and they don't take the earbud out.
That's a good cue.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good cue whether
Like,
the person's
yeah.
willing to talk.
Yeah. So usually if Nick keeps his earbuds in, I'm like, fuck, and then and I'll let him go. But
He'll let me go.
yeah, but like he usually nice enough. Nick's a nice guy, so he'll take it out no matter what. But usually, like if I'm like trying to take it seriously and focus, so I don't end up hurting myself. But I also want to improve, so just put my headphones in. Someone comes up to me, I'm like, yo, but I'm still listening to music, headphone, and that's about it. After that, like you gotta find points where it's like, okay, because you have to give back to others as well. It's like it's good community work. You never know, that conversation might brighten up another day. You never know what that person's doing, going through. So talking to like people like that and trying to motivate them to improve themselves. So.
Yeah, I think it's like really difficult because like everyone's confidence level at the gym is different. Where the way I think of it is like it's easy to talk to you guys because I know you guys, but also like I know you know what you're doing at the gym. But for those people that like it's really tough for them to like show up to the gym because like they're not super confident about it. Like I think it's those people like if you try to talk to them like that's probably so overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Like now like people are trying to be social with me in an environment that I'm already uncomfortable in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but like for you, like for us, like like by like your strength, like the weight you guys were moving, I knew like you guys knew what you were doing, so it's like easy to talk to. But sometimes like I can tell when there's like people that like you shouldn't talk to them, like they're.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Because like when I first started going to the gym, like I used to go like 11 o'clock at night because I didn't want anyone to be there.
Yeah.
I didn't want anyone to look at me.
Yeah.
I didn't want anyone to talk to me.
What gym?
Like in college, like my college gym.
Okay, sorry, you threw me off. You said
Like
11
I'm the
o'clock at
last
night.
person that would like talk to a random. Like I'll eventually talk to if you're there all the time. But if you're just a random person, you're just like, doing your thing, working out. I won't talk to you unless I see you like 30 times.
Oh.
40 times. That's how our relation like. Obviously,
That's-
mine,
yeah.
But that's what I did with Nick and Katie and stuff like that. Like I didn't talk to them like right off the bat. I just know they're like so like consistent. I'm like, okay, yeah.
I'm
wanna
the
meet
complete
these guys.
opposite of you two. Like,
Yeah, Mike's like,
I literally will talk to almost anybody and anybody that like wants to talk to me. I think because I also work at the Y, so I know a lot of people. So, like one of our good friends, his name is Joe. Another one is
Yeah.
Hector. Both of them work at the Y, so like I had that type of
Oh, yeah, I always
connection
talk
with
to
them.
them, yeah.
Right. But like just. Recently I was with Joe. Me and him were talking about the NBA playoffs, and this random person just joined the conversation. It's like, oh, like these are my views, and which was perfectly
Yeah, that's
fine.
fine.
Like I had no problem with that, but like I have no problem talking to strangers. Like if they
Oh
want,
no, I
if
love
people,
talking to people. I'm just saying, like I won't go like if they're working out and I don't know you. I'm not gonna go up to you and be like, "Hey, what's up, dude?"
I mean, that's what that kid did. I was working out because Joe was working, and then he just walked up to us.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, if someone does that to me, I'll give them my time. I'll be
Right.
respectful and have a conversation, not throw them out.
Right.
There definitely are those people that are going to the gym just to talk, though.
Right.
Like,
you
you
can tell.
can
Yeah.
tell with some people.
You can tell.
Yeah.
It's like, they're there for 2 hours, like, oh, what have you done? They're like, oh, I did bicep curls. It's like, oh,
Right.
what else are you doing? It's like, oh, like, I'm about to do triceps. It's like,
Right.
there's some people you can tell they're there just to talk.
Right, and
They're there just to
another tell is when they're doing different, like they're hitting different body parts. Like they'll do biceps and they'll do chest.
Yeah,
then they'll do back. Then they'll do
I have
legs.
someone in mind. I'm not going to say
like-
their name, but I know
I'm like-
someone.
Yeah.
You're doing too much. You're not focusing on one specific body part that
Nick,
you
I
want to
think we're
work
thinking
on.
of the same person.
Maybe.
I wonder who y'all thinking about because I don't know who this is.
Yeah.
No idea.
I don't
who
know if
that
I don't
is.
know if you know him.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of someone different.
No, me too.
Okay.
I wonder. I still want to know. So look out for next week's episode when we find out who are they talking about.
Yeah. No, but
No,
we'll
we don't
definitely.
throw people on.
We all know it's not me, so rule me out. Yo,
Definitely not Mike. No.
It's not me at all.
No,
No, it's not Mike. Mike, he's working hard.
Thank you. I am. Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
If you saw him in person, you could tell that he's working hard in the gym.
Yes.
I mean, you'll be able to tell eventually when we do our gym content.
Right.
Yeah,
So
dude.
that's something to look forward to.
Yo, Pat, stop it.
Pat, do the face again.
Which one?
I don't know.
The
The
face
face
that
you
he
just did.
The face you did last time when you're like, yeah.
Where you just stopped talking.
Or you stop talking and use your facial expressions to convey something.
Tell me more.
No.
Go
No.
on.
So, is there anything else we want to talk about when it comes to like
Gym?
specifically?
Yes,
Well,
I do.
eventually
go ahead.
let's talk about like our splits and stuff like that, like how we train. We kind of alluded that like you're more of like a compound guy. We didn't really talk about like the way you train. Like if it's
Oh
more
no,
pro-
we'll do that another time. I got.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we'll
another
talk
time.
about that another time.
We could go. Like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's
we could talk about
Yeah.
all day.
But I do want to say one thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Pat.
Shout out to On Edge Performance. His name's Tom. Great guy. He'll be in his TV show later on this year. But one of the great people you meet at the gym. Wearing his shirt right now. He has a lot of great shirts. I made a couple of them. This is his water cup. It's amazing. So if you go on the store,
Can you talk about what what is it? OnEdgePerformance.net is like.
Yeah, it's his supplement company. So he has supplements, protein, pre-workout, BCAAs, ECAs, all that fun stuff. So electrolytes. I love the electrolytes, by the way. A lot of cool shirts with great content on them to motivate you and stuff like that. So if you do go use that, use code PAT1997, you get $15 off. So just wanna-
$15?
Yeah, $15 dude.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
$15.
Well, definitely go check them out.
Yes.
I've used their stuff before. I've enjoyed all their supplements. So.
Yeah, so just want to give Tom a shout out. Huge appreciate him. So yeah.
We'll make sure to do our shout outs at the beginning next time.
Yeah. No, put this at the beginning.
Okay.
I will.
Maybe.
Yeah. We're just gonna throw this at the beginning.
Right. We'll
And
throw
then
it
we're
at
gonna
the
leave
beginning.
this part in and be like, throw it in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do something like that
Yeah.
because I'm a genius.
Are you?
Okay. So definitely let us know what you want to see us talk about next. We're trying to do any content. We did obviously Guardians of the Galaxy review. Today we're
Yes.
talking about the gym, just like how we met, how to be social at the gym, whether it's appropriate. But like if there's anything, any kind of content, like we're trying to talk about anything. We almost did something about fast food today, like our favorite
Right.
fast foods, ranking them. But we figured maybe we should like buy a bunch of different places and like review it here,
Right.
rather than just like talking
Right.
about it on based off recollection. But cool, this was cool. I'm glad we did this kind of an introduction podcast.
Me too.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, thumbs up, comment, all that stuff.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. If you watched all the way through, thank you. We appreciate it.
Right.
And if you guys ever see us at the gym, it's welcome. We'll give you advice, or maybe you guys can give us advice. We're not, we're always open to learning and trying new things. So,
Absolutely. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, I love helping people. I was
Yeah.
making it seem like I don't, but I love helping and talking to people at the
Oh,
gym.
yeah.
Especially when it comes to like showing them different exercises.
As you get older,
When they are new.
Yeah, as you get older, it's important to give back, especially because they have ambitions where you can maybe speed up that process for them and give them and mentor. So.
If you have the resources and you enjoy helping people, you might
Yeah.
as well. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
we're definitely those guys. So,
Yeah.
if you see us, definitely don't, be afraid to reach out or ask for some help.
Exactly.
But that will do it.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you guys.
See you guys on the next video.
Okay.
Oh, I can't.